All right, it's looking like some good action here. We are finally getting some back action. I wish I popped in a little bit earlier than this. Turns out that I got right back just in time from eating dinner and everything. Just in time for this to actually pop up. I don't want to spill that. Let me actually go get my yeah, I mean, it looks like welcome. It looks like I got back just in time from eating dinner to actually capture or be a part of that. I guess this little pump. It's going to be exciting when it actually gets past freaking 56, dude. Like, we've been kissing 56 for too long. I think it's time that we finally move up. And I'm gonna go get my iPhone charger. I'll be right back. Probably should have that ready. We have been messing with 36. I mean, 36. Hell, if it's 36, I hope it's 36 bones. Cool. Just want to do stuff. All right. So it looks like we just got back right in time for the pool. It looks like we're about to go finally past 56. We have been messing with 56 for way too long. Well, not way too long. It's honestly just we've been watching today, obviously. We've been messing with it too long, though. I think it's about time that we either pop off or we're going to pop down, because we have literally been kissing 40. I mean, I keep saying 30 or 40. We have literally been kissing 56 cents for some time now. So it's about time that we either get a move on it or we get a move down. Like, something has to happen, man. We've been messing with 56 for like this whole day technically. We are looking to get above 58 58.8. Once we get past that point, I think we can see something decent towards the 59.5 to the 60. I forgot what I was gonna do. Yeah. Okay, so I want to put this line here because we have legit been kissing 46. I keep saying the wrong number. We have literally been kissing 56 for like as long as I can think, and it hasn't been that long. It's only been a day, but it sure as hell feels like forever. So yeah, we've pretty much been kissing this too much. Like, we need to get out of it. We need to bounce out of this. By the way, welcome to the stream. I do apologize. I've been kind of just blabbing because I realized that what it does, it actually records it and it puts it on your channel. So yeah, normally what I would do, I would wait for people to come in and then I'll start, but I kind of rolling with it as we go along. That way, if people rewatch it later on or just watch it for the first time after it's been streamed, then they can get the full experience instead of me being silent for quite some time before people get in. But yeah, I mean, again, I was eating dinner, so I didn't get back till probably like this or this candle. Sadly, I wish I got back around this movement right here. Excuse me, because then we would be experiencing this together. But hey, I think we might finally break out of this freaking 56 zone. It's sure as hell about time. Like, let's just break 56 today. Let's break 58.8 today, and I'll be happy. Honestly, if we can just ending above 55 will be good. But you know, my personal goal, I guess, for XRP's price today is to pass and be above 58.8. Of course, that's assuming at the end of the day my time. Right now it's 6:48 p.m. for me, so obviously I still have a little bit to go before we actually get there. So just pretty much letting you guys know that I'm just checking some stuff. I upgraded, well, not upgraded, technically, instead of using my phone to like see the chats, that I'm actually using like my iPad now, so it's like I can see the chat better. It actually helps a lot. I'm just trying to make it so it's like stand still in one spot. Welcome, you just tuned in. I'm just trying to fix my my iPad here so that way I can see the chat as I am talking. It works much better, trust me, the iPad, just because the screen is bigger. But anyways, we're here for XRP, so let's continue talking about it. Like I was mentioning earlier, we have been kissing 56 pretty much, not the whole day, but what it feels like forever, you know. We need to get past this 56 cent mark, and I think we will be solid all the way to probably 0.588. Honestly, I want to see it hit 59.5 at least by the end of my day, which is 6:49 p.m. for me. So welcome, people are finally tuning in, not pouring in, but you get the idea. So we're looking for this to actually break out of the 56 range. We've been messing with the 56 range for like what feels like the whole day today. So we finally touched it back up. There's a very good chance that we are going to go down from here due to the overall pattern trend of everything. We touched 56 here again, and that's what brought us all the way down to our low of 54 cents. So I'm just looking back at the chart just for a little bit. I just want to see what's been going on. So we were pretty much here. We went all the way up. Boom, boom. All right. So yeah, I mean, yeah, we've been messing with 56. Even though the day range is 0.588, like 56 is the key point right now. And by 56, I don't mean like, oh, we're gonna hit 56 or above 56 and we're golden. I mean that we have to really go above 56. Because if you see right now, this battle right here is plain and simple. It's just pretty much for that 56. We can end above it and continue to pull up even a little bit above it, then we should be in general good to hit up that 0.588 and potentially 60 cents tonight. So. And I should probably fix my stream that way. Instead of end of year, we can make it like end of day. You know what I mean? Like it gets massively rejected at 56. Like we were battling 55 for a while. If you were one of the viewers earlier today, we were battling 55 for a while, and we finally like got above it. We finally like triumphed 55. Like, you know, now that we're 557, you know, like we pretty much have triumphed over 55 for the most part. Doesn't mean we can't go down, you know, because we can, but it's a good sign, you know. Like this is almost making me want to like sell at like 56 and then buy back down here, but it's going to be like the one time where I decide, hey, I'm gonna sell at 56 and then rebuy at 54 or 55, which is not that much of a difference, you know. Like that's when it's going to keep going up. So I'm probably just not gonna mess with it. No point in messing with it. I'm also going to be looking at my screen here on my iPad because I'm trying to see how can I change the name. I did it once already, but I haven't done it from the iPad. I'm trying to change the actual name of the stream. Which that reminds me, on my other channel, I might actually be able to start streaming as well. And you're here. I do have one viewer here, so thank you so much for tuning in and for, you know, just the support, man, and everything. I'm just kind of blabbing because as we wait for the price action to move, we can just, you know, chat and yada yada, just blah, you know. But yeah, so let me just try to figure this out. But like, what did you think, man? Let me know in the chat section. What do you think? Like, do you think we're gonna see 60 tonight, or? And this is going based off of my night, which is 6. It's about to be 7 p.m. for me, so we have about 4 or 5 more hours. And again, if I'm looking down, it's mainly to look at the chat and mess with YouTube on the iPad. So it's not like I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just looking at YouTube on the iPad too at the same time. I was planning on changing the name instead of the end of year, maybe like end of day, but it's okay. I think this works. I think this works. Let me see how BTC. So I'm pretty sure it's very similar. Like they are just too similar. Like too similar. I'm also trying to see how can I get my stream to like be almost synchronized to real time. Like, you know, when I say this right now, you're probably hearing it like 2-3 seconds later. Like, I wonder if there's a way to actually synchronize it to the point where that's not the case. You know, I want to think of more creative names because I feel like the title of the video is like so like basic. I need to like figure out a new way of like titling it. I don't know what I'm thinking of. I'm just being random, honestly. Excuse me. I might wait till it goes down a little bit, and then I'm probably going to do that, change that. Let's look for a good support here. Obviously, the obvious support, we can pin it right down to there. Obviously, it's not touching much on this end, but it did bounce back around there. But we want to more realistically make it an actual support. So we're going to look around here. And again, I'm not the best with charts, but basically the way you find support and resistance for the most part is pretty much where it's touching the most. Like for example, here we start, and we're just looking at this basic section right here. You would start from over here, and then it touches there once, then it touches there again, and if I didn't make it crooked, it would touch there again. I think I can move it, or maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm tripping, but you get the general idea. Now it's crooked, bruh. Okay, there we go. So I mean, that's pretty much how you find that. It's not going to be on the money all the time, but in general, that's how you would look. And same with this, you know. Obviously, this is a support because it's a clear support because we keep bouncing back off of it. But as you can see, if you go from here, you can draw a straight line and you will get that 56. And I'm not going specifically into numbers like 56, 1, 6, 5, 9, 3, 5, 6. It's not that many digits, but you get the idea. I'm not going all that deep into like how much it is because 5604, 5605, 561, 562, it's to me it's all 56, you know, like doesn't matter. It's still 56 and it's still what we're battling with XRP, what it's battling with right now in the markets, you know. So in general, that 56 range. Now once we get into like 56.9, 56, you know, 8, 5, you know, then that's when you can kind of see like, okay, it's actually breaking that 56 wall per se, but it's not fully there until you actually hit the 57. Again, probably just saying stuff you've already heard, so you know, just kind of keeping the conversation going. That's what I try to do, and I also do try to see what others are doing because I think it's good to see others too, you know. We need to break. I wonder what chart this is. Actually, I might try to change it. I mean, obviously, we're on the day chart. How does the 5-day look? Oh, dude, the weekly chart looks awesome, dude. Look at that. We were on the daily chart. Now look at the weekly, though. Like, you can see a clearer picture of what's popping here. Hold on, I think I will be right back. Yeah, I mean, I was just looking at the at the weekly chart, and it is at the 5-day chart, and it is looking amazing. I mean, just look at that. Obviously, this whole time we've been looking at the daily chart, which also looks awesome too. Looks pretty prime actually. But once you look at the weekly chart, that's just beautiful. Look at that. Like on a weekly note, like we're about to crush this. We're about to crush 56 very soon. And that's honestly what we're dealing with. That's honestly what we are struggling with. Now, of course, if we go to the daily, let's see what we got on the daily. Oh, dude, we're doing it. I'm gonna restart this.